Right, good morning YouTube and welcome to my channel, Jules Craft Room. I'm Julie and we're doing the final part of week 3. So that'll be part 3 of week 3 of the Summer Picnic Crochet Along. And we've done the 2 panels. We did the strawberry ripples panel and then we did the raspberry ripples panel, and now we're doing the fruit motif, which is this lemon. So hopefully it'll be quite a short video. Yes, so I'll turn you around and we'll get started. Right, so we're using the lemon colour and we are starting off with, I've got a slip knot and then you do 3 chain. That's 1, 2, 3. And then you slip into the first chain, yarn over, pull through and do a slip stitch. And then you start round 1. So round 1 is 3 chain. So that's 3 chain. And then you're going to, that counts as a treble. And then you're going to do 11 trebles into the centre of this ring. So right in the centre, and you're going to do 11 trebles. That's 1. 2, trying to weave this end in as I go, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And with the 3 chain you did at the beginning, that counts as 12 trebles. And then you slip stitch into the top here to join. And that is round 1 finished. So round 2 we're increasing, so we do 3 chain, 1, 2, 3. That counts as a treble, and you're going to do a treble into the first stitch, so that's the one that the chain's coming out of. So down there at the bottom, and then you're going to go round and you're going to do 2 trebles in each stitch. So that'll be 2 in here, 1, 2, 2 in here, all the way round. And then you should end up with 24 stitches. So I'll see you when we get to the end here. Right, so when you get to the end of round 2, you slip stitch. You should have 24 trebles, including the 3 chain, and then you slip stitch into the top there, like that. And then we're ready to do round 3. And round 3 is 3 chain, 1, 2, 3. And then it says to do 2 trebles into the next stitch. So that will be into this stitch here, that will be 1, 2. And then it says do 1 treble into the next stitch. That's 1. And then 2 trebles into the next stitch. And that's your repeat. 1 treble into 1 stitch, 2 trebles into the next stitch. And you go all the way round doing 1 treble into 1 stitch and 2 trebles into the next stitch. And you should end up with 36 trebles. So I'll see you at the end with 36 trebles. Right, so when you get to the end of round 3, you should have 36 trebles, which I have, and then you slip stitch into the top there. And you're ready to start round 4. Now round 4 is quite complicated, so you need to follow it very closely. So it's 1 chain, and then you're doing a double crochet into the first stitch, which is below the 1 chain. Then you're doing a double crochet into the next stitch. Then you're doing 2 double crochets into the next stitch, so 2 into this one. Then you start the brackets, which is 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, like that. 2 double crochets into the next stitch, that's 1, 2, and you repeat that. So that will be 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, and then 2 double crochet into this stitch, 1, 2, and that's your brackets finished. Then you go on to do 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, that's 1, 2, then it's a half treble into the next stitch, it's a half treble, then a treble into the next stitch, then a double treble, so that's twice round the hook, into each of the next 3 stitches. So that's 1 double treble, twice round, 2 double treble, 3 double treble. Then you do a treble into the next stitch, which is that one there, and then a half treble into the next stitch, like that, and then you do a double into the next 2 stitches, so that's 1 double, 2 double, and then you do 2 double crochets into this stitch, 1, 2. Then you start your brackets again, and that's 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, and then 2 double crochets into this stitch, 1, 2, and then you repeat that again. So it's 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 into this stitch, 1, 2, and that's the end of your brackets. Then you do a double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, that's 1, 2, then you do a half treble like that, then you do a treble in the next one like that, then you do a double treble into each of the next 3 stitches, so that's 1 double treble, 2 double treble, 3 double treble, and then you do a treble in the next stitch, a half treble into the next stitch, and then you slip stitch into the next stitch, which is there, like that, and you fasten off. And it's a bit curly, I think it will flatten, but that's what it looks like. So we've got 2, and you need to do 4 of those, and then we do the green leaf. So the green leaf is made out of the grass colour, and you do a slip knot and you make 7 chain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you do a double crochet into the second chain from the hook. That'd be that one. And then you do a half treble into the next one, and a treble into each of the next 2. So that's 1 treble, 2 treble. Then you do a double treble into the next one, one, like that, and then you do 5 double trebles into the last stitch. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you work back down the other side. So you do 1 double treble into the next chain. So it'll be here. Like that. And then a treble into each of the next 2. That's 1 treble, 2 treble, and then a half treble into the next one, and then you slip stitch into the next chain, which will be up here. And fasten off, and it should look like that. Oh, there we are. That is your little leaf, and I think it goes on like that. So once it's sewn on, it will go like that. So that is your lemon. I need to do 4 of each of those and weave in the ends. Okay, so that's the end of week 3, and I'll see you again soon for week 4. Bye for now.